Hey guys, welcome to another Warframe video, and Baro has come once again, and on PC he's on the La Runda relay on Mercury. And oh boy, he is loaded this time around. So we started off with the single version of the Vulkar Wraith, which is an impact-based bullet hose secondary that has 18% crit chance, 2 times crit multiplier, and only 5% status chance. Now this isn't as good as the Twin Wraith Vipers because, well, you only have one of them. However, it can use the Viper-specific mod Stinging Truth, which you cannot use on the Twin version. The Stinging Truth augment will add 40 extra rounds into each magazine, so you have a 60 round magazine rather than a 20 round one, and it will add the Truth effect, which once you gather enough affinity will cause an explosion, dealing 1000 gas damage to all enemies around you, restore 25% of your maximum health, and temporarily boost the effectiveness of all your parkour maneuvers. However, this weapon is already pretty bad when it comes to ammo economy, so you will probably have to invest into ammo mutation, and this augment makes it even worse because it gives you a bigger magazine so you don't have to reload as often. Now, even though we already have the twin version of the Vulkar Wraith, I think the singular version is actually new because I don't have it for one, and I have most of the weapons in Warframe, but I don't think I have ever seen it in the game, so this may actually be a new weapon. But then again, every time I have a feeling something is new and I actually mention it in a video, someone goes, how do you not have one, mate? I have like 50 of them in my inventory, so it may not be new, but I have a strong feeling that it actually is. Moving on from the Viper, we have Vulkar Wraith, which is an impact-based sniper rifle. This one is really good. It does 250 damage with each shot, 225 out of which is impact, 25 is puncture, and it has a no slash. It has 20% crit chance, 2 times multiplier, and 25% status chance. The reload speed could be better though, because it has a reload speed of 3 seconds, which is pretty long. And just like the Viper, it also has its exclusive augment called Lasting Purity, which gives you 60% dead aim, which is damage when you're scoped in, and it adds the Purity effect, which, once you gather enough affinity, will cause an explosion, dealing 1000 corrosive damage to all enemies around you, restore 25% of your maximum health, and temporarily boost your Warframe's base health by 25%. This is, as I've said already, an absolutely fantastic sniper rifle. It does a ton of damage, it doesn't have a ton of recoil, and in the current damage iteration, it will stagger enemies with each shot, making follow-up headshots very easy. Moving on to the primed mods, and there is quite a few of them this time around. So first up we have Primed Reach, which is going to give you plus 165% bonus range on melee weapons. Primed Bane of Corrupted, which is going to give you plus 55% bonus damage to Corrupted. This is an incredibly strong mod, but it only works versus the Corrupted, and it's a pretty big investment, which is why we don't see a ton of people using it. Then we have Primed Cryo Rounds, which at maximum rank is going to give you plus 165% bonus core damage. This is basically an elemental mod on steroids. It is super good versus the Grenier and the Corpus as well. Primed Morphic Transformer, which is going to give you plus 55% ability strength for your Arcwing. This one is for the Arcwing lovers out there. And finally, we have probably the best of the bunch, which is Primed Continuity, which at maximum rank is going to give your Warframe plus 55% ability duration. This is just an amazing mod, and the one I think you should get. Moving on from that though, we have the Argyle Display, which is a decoration for your landing craft. And I'm super excited to see one of these on Baro at a reasonable price as well, because, you know, things like Prime Pedestal are nice, but they are super expensive. This one, on the other hand, is fairly cheap. It only costs 100 ducats and 75,000 credits, which is not that much. He also brought the Scimitar Prisma skin, and I'm very sorry, but I can't show you the colors on this one because I don't actually have the Scimitar, but just like all the other Prisma skins, it is absolutely fabulous. Next on the menu, we have Prisma Shade, which is just a slightly better version of the original Shade, which is the Stealth Sentinel, which has 25 more armor and 50 more shields. It also comes with the Prisma Burst Laser, which is just a slightly better version of the original Burst Laser that you get with the original Shade. He also brought the Prisma Koi Sentinel Tail, Prisma Maggot Sentinel Mask, and Prisma Jet Sentinel Wings, which I would consider to be somewhat of an armor set for a Sentinel because they look really good together. So if you want to give your Sentinel a little bit of swag, this is definitely the way to go. Next on the menu, we have the Redeemer Elixir skin, and oh my god, this is one of the best skins in the game. There is so much detail on this, it looks so nice, especially if you choose the right colors. It is absolutely fantastic. And the final item on the menu is, as always, the Sons of Inaros questline blueprint, which is the item you need if you want to start the Sons of Inaros questline, which will get you the Inaros Warframe. Now the recommendation this time around, well, the way I would do it personally is I would pick up Primed Continuity first because it really enhances a ton of different Warframe builds. I would then move on to Primed Cryo Rounds, which is still a fantastic mod, especially on certain weapons that really benefit from doing a ton more damage. And I would personally also pick up Primed Reach because I just love having that mod on every single melee weapon, but it is just a utility mod at the end of the day, you don't need it. But then again, these are just my personal recommendations, so if you want to go for the cosmetics and swag first, go right ahead. And that's it for Baro this week, so I thank you very much for watching, as always, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.